Hi everyone, thank you again for watching my video. This is Perry Trade. So this is the Wednesday, July 23rd trading session on the GC. GC is gold futures. So as you can see, I just wrapped up my trading session. This is the indicator that I've been speaking about in the last couple of videos that I posted. So you can see here, just traded, just finished trading. As you can see, I took two trades. The first trade was taking, let's see, let me go back and see if I took any more trade. No. So yes, so the first trade took place around 9 o'clock, a little bit after 9 o'clock. Had a profit about 4,000, right? As you can see here, so let me just show you where I would not take a trade and where I would have gone in and taken a trade. So as you see, I have these indicators here. This bottom indicator is a volume indicator. As you can see, the yellow bars, that means that the trend, the market is in a chop period or consolidating. So you want to avoid going into the market when it's choppy. So basically, I look for the price to be above or below the green or blue shade. I'm sorry, not the green or blue shade, but the blue, be above the blue shade for long and be below the red shade for shorts. Then I'll look down here, the pickle D stochastic indicator here, and for a short trade, in this case, here you can see here is below the shade, right? And then here I have the red shade here, and then I have the red line above the yellow line. And even though the volume isn't showing red, I would still enter a trade because I have all of these, all three indicators all aligned. So I'd go ahead and enter a trade. And so I use the volume because sometimes when a trade is about to develop, there's a situation where I have to show you where this helped me not go into a trade because the trend, even though it was developing in one direction, it ended up going in the opposite direction. So this helps me a lot. So basically, I go into a trade here, and you can see that the red line is clearly above the yellow line, and then the green line is somewhat flat, but needs to be in the bottom, but flat. The flatter it is, the better it is, the stronger the trend here. So you can see here, you also ideally you want the MA cross lines to be sloping down. So you can see here, if you go, I'd probably be hesitant going in here. Then I'll wait, and I'll probably, in this case, I entered the trade right when, in this case, see, I avoided the trade going in here, right? Because I didn't really get the red bar here. But as soon as I got the red bar here, I went into the trade. So that's exactly what I was explaining here. So also too, in trading, you want to have a basic knowledge of price action. Also, you want to know, how to read market structure as well. Your higher highs, your lower lows. So price action is also a great foundation that you have to understand with trading, and also market structure. You have to understand liquidity, also understand support and resistance. So those are kind of like the basic foundation you need to know to be a great trader, in addition to the indicators that you're using to kind of give you an edge in your trading. So the number one thing is that I create these indicators to help me so that I can avoid consolidation period, because you can have all the profits, right? But once you get into a consolidation period, you go into a market and now it's consolidating, then you can lose all that profit you just made. So basically, you want to go into a trade once consolidation or choppy period has ended. You want to just go right into the trade, and then whatever profit target you have set, that's your profit. So here you can see here I entered here. Once I got the red bar, that's an indication that the volume is high. I got in, and then I came back down and I got stopped out here, and that was a profit of about $4,000. And then you can see here I got a pullback right here. So this is a pullback because this is generally a downtrend right here. This is a pullback right here. So normally when you get this red shade here and you have green, that's a pullback, right? And so you can see here I have yellow bars here. That means it's consolidating. As you can see, there's no clear trend here. It's consolidating, going back and forth here. So you can see here, yes, I'm below the red shade. Here I got red, but you can see the red is clearly not above the yellow line. So definitely I don't want to enter a trade right here. So here right here, when I start to look at the red line started appearing above the yellow line. Here I have red, and clearly you can see that the price is below the red shade, and then clearly I have this long red bar, meaning that the volume is strong here. So there's some buyers that are coming in real strong that are selling right here. So this is my second trade for the day. I came in, and also I got stopped out. And so the total profit you can see here is $7,640 for the day right here. So after that, it started going down, but I just got stopped out. This is all based on my ATM. I got stopped out here, but price continued going down, and the volume looked like it's decreasing right here. And you can see here that this line, this green line, is starting to slope up. That means the trend is slowing down. Even though price is below this red shade here, and now it started consolidating. Also some pullbacks here. You can see it's consolidating because even though the general trend here is a downtrend, but then you have this green shade here, and then also red, and then our volume is low right here. So this is all consolidating, and then for the rest of the day, let's say 1 o'clock going into 2 o'clock, still there's no really setup here. Let me continue. So you can see here now price is going into the shade. I definitely would not take no trade here. This is all consolidation here. So let's see. So now it's consolidating, no clear trend. So really I had no setup for the rest of the day. Now we're going into 3 o'clock here. Let's see, 3 o'clock. Now 4 o'clock here. Now you start to see a blue shade here, but obviously price is not above here, and this is all red, and definitely green line is way below. So this is definitely no trade here. So this was just a quick summary of my trade for today. So I'm gonna go ahead and let the video play. I did fast forward the video, and I did do some voiceover when I did take the trades, so you can hear that as well. So I guess you can go ahead and watch the video all the way through. Hey guys, thank you for watching. This is Perry Trade. So right now I'm in the market. It is 7:44 pre-market. So right now I'm just waiting for a setup. So as you can see here, market's up, and I have two of the my indicators conditions are met. As you can see here, the top indicator, the MA cross, even though price is above the shade, but the shade has to be blue. And if that was case, then I would have entered the trade. So right now, it is not blue, so I cannot enter the trade. All right, just another update. Um, right now, I'm just waiting for a setup. So right now, I have all my conditions are all met. So I'm waiting for that bar to close. All right, so I entered a limit order, a sell limit order. You see how that long red bar, red lines above the yellow line, and I have the red shade, and then clearly the bar is below the red shade. So I got into a trade right here. So I'm going to just let my ATM manage the trade for me. So I'm just waiting for my first target to be hit. Okay, once it reached my first target, then the stop loss move to break even within a with an offset. So okay, so my last target got hit. So you can see that my break even is now at plus. I break even plus a couple of ticks here. So now you can see me moving it. So as price moves in the direction, the stop loss will automatically move as well. But sometimes I'll just move it closer to price, depending how I feel about the trend. So you can see here me, I'm moving it closer to price. Okay, so I just got stopped out there. So now that profit was, I believe it was like $3,000, right? So I can't really see because the screen is small. So this is just a voiceover. So the trade was recorded, so I'm just doing a voice recorder of the trade I took, explaining the rationale of why I take the trade and why I do not take a trade. So price did continue going down, but of course I have a set profit target. So now I'm just going to wait for my next setup. All right, so you see here, price is starting to go up. I do have the red shade on the pickle stochastic, pickles D stochastic, and then also to the red line is above the yellow line. You volume, volume is high, right? Buyers are stepping in, but I can't go into the trade because I'm still below the red shade. So I am still in a downtrend. Right, so notice that the price action, um, even though it's below the red shade, it was going up and down. You notice on the on the Perry trend force, the um, the red line, it's not above the yellow line, so that's an indication that it is consolidation. There's no clear trend. So you're starting to see it go below the red shade a bit, and so you can see the yellow bar on the bottom. That's all consolidation. So now what I'm waiting for is for the red line to go above the yellow line, and you're starting to see that the green line is starting to it's in the bottom, it's on the bottom, and it's starting to straighten out. So I have this red bar right here. That's an indication that sellers are starting to come in. A long bar. So now I just entered a trade, as you can see. So my first target got hit, second target. So now you can see that my trail stop is starting to trail here. All right, so I just got stopped out, and so that's a total profit of $7,600 for the day. So around my actually my daily profit is $500, but sometimes depending on the trade, if my trail stop if the trend continues going in my direction and the trail just continues going, then sometimes I'll exceed $500. So notice that after I got stopped out, price continued to go down, and now it's starting to pull back a little. So I am still in a downtrend. So I don't have the red shade on my Pickles stochastic. The red line is still above the yellow line, and it looks like the downtrend is starting to decrease a little because I'm starting to get green bars on the volume. So right now it's 335. I believe I'm just going to go ahead and call it a day. And as you can see, that after my 2 trades, market started consolidating, so there were no more setups. See, I had the red shade, and you can see that the price is in the shade. That's just a sign of consolidation. There's no clear direction